Hello guys, and welcome to another short update or chit chat talk about today on the Minecraft server. Really awesome day. I got to say hello to a huge amount of new people, new players that decided to come in and share in on the fun. Loads of people from like the early start of the game still here crushing it. Some of you guys have been going nuts in here, like super amazing, awesome grinding, the most like insane plots I have seen already in the works. So really good times. And what I really wanted to do in this video was just to do a bit of a chit chat, let you guys know how do I think this almost end of day one, the entire startup phase has been, and let me just summarize it into crazy pains. Exactly. So many of you guys decided to drop by, and you all know it has been buggy. Like loads of permission things that don't work, so many things that I thought I had things more under control than I did, but testing it out locally is just not the same as doing it in a true online environment. So it means that a lot of things I just didn't do properly. The lobby area got griefed like crazy. PvP isn't working where it should be. Nether wasn't available. Shops missing. Loads of things that just aren't good enough yet, but they're gonna be. And today I got a lot of stuff fixed. Spawn point for the lobby should now be inside the lobby. Nether is now accessible from a warp FFA Nether, I do believe it is. I'm thinking about removing the different warp plates because I think it's really annoying when people get dragged into a warp they didn't request. So like a lot of things being made. I'm working on a new PvP area in the plots area as well. Gonna be loads of information signs helping people do stuff, even though, to be honest guys, you have been so helpful, every one of you. Somebody comes in, have a question, you're there like right away with help on how they can progress. So really all good times. And some of you guys are like crazy builders. I am baffled about the amazing houses and things that you're building on the different plots already, and like some of you have like a handful of plots. It is really amazing to see how much you guys can be crushing it. And of course what I hope to be doing on a daily basis is to check out some of the different plots as the server population increase. I may not be able to fly by everything, but I'm going to be selecting some of the stuff I think is really awesome every day and drop by it, because I really think you guys deserve so much kudos for being crazy amazing. So main issue today I feel is that I didn't have the lobby area secured. It meant that people came in here and they started doing stuff that is just silly, and yeah, at some point I had to ban the first player, resulting in friends doing all stupid childish chat stuff. So like a handful of players got banned today. Really a shame coming here trying to share in on the fun and being all childish, but this is a community and we need to think about everybody that wants to come in here and have fun, which also means that I started looking into mods today, and at this time here I have appointed Faust and JR as the first two mods. Probably gonna be more. Also gonna get their rank updated so you guys can see it. And like from those of you that remember my streaming or were here when I did, I have like a thumb rule about mods, and that is mods are gods, and there's like no debate to their decisions. They may make a wrong call on something, but when it is done, it is done. Even if they wrongly do something, then they can make mistakes as well because they are mods, but they have of course been selected for a reason by me. And I'm not saying that if you get banned or muted or kicked or jailed or whatever happens, there is never a way back. I hope you guys know that I do believe in fifth chances, like at least. I do believe everybody deserves more than one chance. So if you come in here and you do something that is of questionable nature, then I do believe you should have another chance, really, unless you did something like really stupid. And that brings me to another like small area, and that is of course all the cheating. Server console logs pretty much shows everything, and I have been looking through my fingers with a lot of the stuff that is going on. X-rays, flies, like all sorts of crazy pants things, and I knew this was gonna happen. And until I found a good plugin to sort everything, I figured as long as people didn't do anything stupid, I wouldn't really do anything about it. But if you're gonna be flying around in front of everybody else, showing everybody that you are in fact cheating, then of course you're gonna get banned. And that does not mean I prefer you guys cheating in secrecy. Of course it doesn't. I'm just saying that I know people are cheating. Some are cheating, and I am doing what I can to manage it, and we are going to get plugins running that deal with this in a completely different way than what I have been doing, because of course we cannot have a long-term fun universe going if people are just doing all the cheaty pants. So this is not gonna be like at some point we're gonna be announcing from now on you should stop doing it. Perhaps it's already there, perhaps it will just come while you're doing something silly. So just, for the sake of everybody having fun, just don't, guys, because we can have so much fun here, and it's just silly to bring in all the cheaty pants in on it, because if it gets like, it's the logs just kind of show it when people are moving the way they shouldn't, and when people have way low mining skill and they have loads of diamonds. And so yeah, I just think about this as not being a contest as such. There will be contests, and there will be coming so many things, ranks, loads of ninja blades, updates to all the areas. But I started out having 10 ninja blades. Some of you guys know them from the jumping area. Right now there are 2, but I removed the other ones because it is not fun to give them as a reward when people don't need to do anything in order to get them. And that is also one of the things that, like, the more we can have fun, the more cool stuff I can be adding, and I'm gonna be doing it. But the more time everybody needs to be spent on like grief control and exploits and bad mouthing, the less fun we're gonna be having. But it's not something I want to be touching that much in other videos. This is just like the early start. I knew this was gonna happen. I expected it to happen anyway, so just saying now so that everybody has like good warning chance. It is noted. Console logs says it like crazy, and just don't. And if you see somebody that may be cheating, the mods may be there, I may be there, but also please remember, guys, before accusing people of cheating, I give out stuff. I give out crazy items to like the first players. There's the ninja blade that gives you jumping speed, so there are legit in-game options to give people what looks like cheating capabilities, just so you guys know. Just because somebody's moving really fast or have crazy enchanted armor or something, they may have been given it as a reward for being awesome, really, or early, or fun, or helpful, like loads of options. So dropping by some of these different plots, and plots, guys, are open. If you put something in your chest, others can go in and take it. If you dig or build outside your plot area, people can mess with it, and the server can mess with it. There is a reason there are these pillars in the plot. They show how high up you can build. If you build higher than that, others can grief it. If you build below the ground level, others can grief it. Just so you guys know, I'm going to offer like commands so that you can keep people out of your plot entirely if you want to, or invite people to come help you. But it's in the work, guys, and I have other things I want to focus on before that. But loads of crazy fun things today, like spawners detected. You guys have been finding really awesome stuff around in the world. But I do think, yeah, we're first there. I do think what I've been spending the most time on today has been these silly furnace areas, because when I made the doors work, the doors could be broken. When I made it so you couldn't break the doors, the pistons, the sticky pistons, wouldn't retract the blocks that were on top of them. And I have like isolated what it's about. It's about the inheritance of the regions on the server. So I do believe I know how to go in and like fix this now, but yeah, it's loads of things that I needed to learn. Also, the main thing, of course, that I need to learn in terms of managing a server, not just as a player, but as the entire server manager, is that it is my responsibility to build things so that people can't grief them. Really, I mean, it is so tempting to take that expensive thing, and like so much redstone has been griefed and stuff like that for areas I haven't secured, portals that have been like you dig under them and stuff like that. Of course, it is my responsibility to make sure such things aren't possible, and it's gonna happen. I'm going to be spending whatever kind of time it takes for this to be a place where everybody can have fun, and also where people can try to, can I dig here? Because I'm really like the exploring, encouraging kind of type. I do personally like to explore all like aspects of a game to see if I can find that glitch, that broken thing. I'm not blind to that type of exploration. I love it myself, and that is also why I say it is my responsibility as the server admin to make sure those things are even and square, but also where people can choose to explore those parts of the game without getting banned just because the first second they tried to do something, perhaps they really wanted to tell me something was broken. They discovered something broken and they wanted to tell me so that we could all improve. I don't want to penalize that behavior. So, like, go nuts, guys, try around things, but remember you're playing with other people. If you go take stuff from their chests, it's just really bad style. I think it's really bad style going and taking things from other people's chests, but it also means it's a high priority for me to make these commands ready for you guys to keep people out of your chests. I've also been handing out some ender chests because obviously you can only look inside your own ender chest no matter what chest you look in. So loads of things in the works. More than anything though, even though I've been talking way too much about this, here is, wow, amazing players, amazing people coming. The max I saw today was 23 players online within the first day since I announced the launch, and this is 23 players in a completely new world coming in here just, you know, to have fun. And 3 of them of course were computers local from here, but still 20 people and like so many different players coming in to say hi. And I'm sorry I haven't had enough time really to be talking with all of you guys, but with all these things going on the server, I really wanted to try to spend my time getting moderation rules up and running and making sure that the mods had what they needed to be able to go in and help us all have a really good time. Quite a few of you guys have been like asking about new ranks, giving me gifts and stuff like that, and I'm truly honored about that. And of course I'm also going to to go at the Bycraft website and make some other packages than the like crazy one that is in there now, and it's really meant just as for the people that really want to financially support the project and always have the best I'm going to be offering. There is this Ninja Patron subscription. It's expensive. It's gonna be limited edition to just like the few first kind of people that want to do it at the early stage, and then you're not gonna be able to get it anymore. But I will add other options that you guys can go in and support the project at a cheaper level and still get something really good out of it that's gonna be helping you in the game. Of course I'm gonna do that, and I just wanted to have more ready to offer you in terms of content on the server, because I want you guys to really feel that you get value from like your spendings, and not just because if you want to support the project, that is like the main reason for being a patron. It is because you really want to support it. But if you really want value for the money in another way, You may want some type of a booster or mini game option, or just some specific gear, or perhaps you want a specific portal on your plot. Stuff like that is also going to be coming. So many things in the works, like many things coming. But it's gonna be a slow. I'm gonna do it as fast as I can, of course. But I also want to be working on all of the content I had planned. But of course, security is gonna be like the main thing now, because there is no reason for me to start adding more things until the first things are like fully working. Enchanting areas, PvP areas, non-griefing areas. Probably gonna make it so that you cannot grief the plots area, because right now you can't do that outside the plots. I just kind of thought people wouldn't do it because the world is so big, but somebody think it's really funny, and it means I have a hole that I need to close there, so I'm gonna be doing it. Of course I am, but it's just time that is going to be taking longer before like the maze is ready and stuff like that. But it's gonna come, no worry about it. I'm like putting so much energy into this because I'm really hyped about it already. And the main reason for that is because you guys are really showing me so many cool things. You are so dedicated, so friendly. So I would just want to push back like 500%, making like super sure that this is just gonna be powered through as crazy as possible, really. So that is also why I'm gonna be going back into the server right now, just to do a bit of midnight gaming, test out things, try to update a few things, and like I said, gonna try to do like a daily update. Hope to catch some of you guys in there. I'm gonna be I don't record like all the time. A lot of you people have been asking, are you gonna be whitelisting people when you're recording? And no, I am not. I don't want to have this kind of like fakey kind of game stuff. Oh, look at this happy ending kind of crap. I just like record randomly while I'm playing, probably most of the time really, and then I try to cut out some things afterwards that will be running while I talk like crazy, as I always do, about high and low really. So for now guys, that was pretty much what I had to share. I'm really hyped. I am so happy. I feel so honored that so many of you have decided to come in and join in on the fun on the server. So thank you guys, and to everybody out there coming in, like remember to also be respectful and friendly, not just to all the other players, but also to the mods that are there to really help us all. So please try to remember that, and send them a little smile or something, because they're crushing it for all of us. As always guys, thank you very much for watching.